ahead and use things. What would you prefer? Yellow spandex?
Did you see anything? No, sir. I didn't see you playing with your dolls again. Good!
Well, I'll tell you, nobody handles garbage better than we do.
You don't remember?
For you, the day bison graced your village was the most important day of your life. But for me, it was Tuesday. What are you smiling about?
Dude, I almost had you.
Hey guys, welcome to my next review. I'm a little late on this one, but this is the G.I. Joe Classified series. Let's see, number 132, the Cobra, which is weird. Why does it say that? The Iron Grenadier. Technically, he's part of Destro's crew. So, but they're the bad guys. But this is part of Destro's Iron Grenadier. This is their troop, the Iron Grenadier. And I picked this guy up, well, three of these guys up a long time ago. I just haven't had a chance to review them yet. They've kind of been on the back burner. I've been putting newer things ahead of this because I know these have been out for a while. These were the previous wave, and now we're in a little bit of a lull with G.I. Joe. But I have never reviewed these. I have handled these. I do have a couple other ones. And it's a decent figure. So let's take a look at the packaging. So here's the front. Good look at the figure. See all the accessories inside. It says Iron Grenadiers, G.I. Joe Classified, Cobra, Iron Grenadier. But like I said, Destro's kind of like his own faction. So let's look at the artwork. Really cool looking artwork. Number 132. Here's the back of the artwork. You kind of get a little bit of the Iron Grenadier's insignia on his arm. And then you can kind of see the troops in the back. And then here's all the legal stuff. Here is the barcode on the bottom. And more legal jargon. And then here is his tech spec symbols. And then let's get a close-up of that QRC code. All right, so yeah, let's get to cracking this guy open. And I don't have my knife with me, so let's see. Is the spudger sharp enough to penetrate that tape? It is. Oh, that's one of the things I like, this pull tab they added on the boxes. Slide the tray out, get the box out of the way, and then here's how he looks in his clamshell. Get that out of the way. Pry this stuff out. his LMG. His assault rifle. Sidearm. What would you call this? A laser handgun? I don't know. A laser pistol. A laser sidearm. A freaking laser beam. There's his helmet. I'll go over these. I'll get everything out of the package. Oh yeah. Just rip it out. And then the last thing, sword is taped in. Come on. All that's out. All right, so let's go over the figure first. All right, so here's a good close-up. Yeah, I really like the heads on these guys, and then the helmet just kind of pops it off. Here's a good look at the boots. I think these are the Crimson Guard boots. Yep, but shinier. And then here's the back. His tails of his coat. And the good looking gold on his sash / holster. All right, so let's go over articulation. I really like the detail work of the tie and the metal. Yeah. Oh, and there's the Iron Grenadier logo on his shoulder. See if I can get a good shot of that. There we go. So yeah, there's that. All right, so let's go over articulation. So his head is, oh, you hear that ratchet? His head on a ball joint, and he really doesn't get any forward movement. And full rotation, you can do the confused look. Shoulders, do the full rotation. They can T-pose it out. Zoomed in too much. Thought that looked weird. And he has a pinless double jointed elbows. Bicep swivel. A little sticky. Oh, well, there is a butterfly joint in there, but that overlay does not give him much movement. It goes a little forward, nothing back. Wrist rotation and really limited. Like, he's got the pin. Okay, I thought it was an up and down. Sometimes they do an up and down on one hand and opposite the other, left and right. But yeah, it goes in a little bit, out a little bit. He does have a ratcheted ab crunch. Go that far forward, that far back. Waist swivel. And then the typical classified drop down hips. Get out to there, the overcoat, overlay, tails, or whatever kind of get in the way. He does have a thigh swivel. And he has the pinless double jointed knees. Let's get that coat out of the way. And he does have a little bit of stiff joint, but I got it to pop fine. He has a boot cut for a swivel. Ankle goes back, goes forward a little bit, and then it's that front facing pin that allows for the broken ankle and ankle tilt for that A-frame stance. So yeah, tight joints, but I don't need to heat them up. No fear, baby. Oh, I can look at that. Put him in the Rockettes. Same thing with this one, it bends pretty good. Okay, so this one's an up and down too. So both hands are up and down. But it's real tight. And the cuff kind of interferes. I mean, if you can look, that joint's deep. So you get a little bit of limited articulation in the wrist. All right, so let's take a look at his accessories. So here is his helmet. I really like the detail of the crest. And some of the previous ones, the helmet wasn't super tight. This one's a lot more snug. Like I'm always afraid of picking him up by the head because that helmet just slides off. It's snug enough. But let's see. So he does have his, like, this is the homage. If you had the original toy, it was a red laser pistol looking weapon, and this is in the same style. And that can go in this holster on his back. And let's see, he does have a sidearm. And where's the holster? Oh, same holster in the back for that as well. Nice fit. And then here is his sword. And I think this is just a reuse from the Crimson Guard as well. Yep. Same handle. Sheath is the same. Scabbard. Don't attack me. Stay. So yeah, you can put that back in. And now the Iron Grenadier, or the Crimson Guard, it kind of snapped in a little bit better. This one, it snaps in a little bit. So he does have a hole to peg the sword in. I'm gonna lower this a little bit so I'm not missing everything. And here his is LMG with the ammo canister, which can come off, pegs back in, and then I like how they made the bipod, gave it a red color. Yeah, so there's the LMG. I don't think the original toy had that. And then here is the hated double barrel rifle. I like the red foregrip. And then its magazine can remove. So yeah, let's do posing montage. All right, so let's go with my final thoughts on the Cobra Iron Grenadier from the G.I. Joe Classified series. Let's see. Let's start off with negatives. It's always good to start off with negatives. Some of his articulation is limited, and that was what I showed earlier with how his hands are on his cuff. You don't get a whole lot of range of motion on the hands. The butterfly joints are there, but really nothing in that aspect. The head tilt, there's really no head tilt front to back. But everything else he articulates well. The joints feel good. No heating up needed. But the thing that this guy's got going for him is just how cool he looks with the overcoat overlay, which that's not too bad. It gets in the way when you're trying to manipulate them, but I mean, it's like thin enough to not hinder anything. And just the different deco hits on this guy, like yeah, those boots are reused from the Crimson Guard, but the way that they gave it that shine, that paint on it, it looks nice. And just the blacks, the reds, and the golds on this guy. He was one of my favorite as a kid, and I think the Joe team did a good job of the making this guy look like the vintage, but have his own look at the same time. So yeah, that's all I got for this guy. Definitely if you're a classified fan and you're an Iron Grenadier fan, you're gonna want a couple of these guys to fill out the ranks. Hopefully we get that Destro and the Despoiler, that gold head Destro, not the Prophet Pimp Daddy Destro, but the actual gold headed Destro with the black suit and the red cape. But yeah, like I said, that's all I got for this one. If you could, like, subscribe, share this video. Look me up on Instagram, look me up on X, TikTok. I have my own Facebook page. It's all at Talib1980collects. This will be dropping for Action Figure Friday. And also will be my premiere as one of the co-hosts on Figure Fight Club. I'll have something pop up for that. But I will be joining Avi. He added me and Maximilian Tucker to his ranks as co-host. So like I said, that'll be my first night of that. So I'm looking forward to it. And all of them to come. So yeah, like I said, look me up on all that stuff, and I'll see you guys on the next review. Take care. Peace.
Join the club, the fight is on. Action figures shine like the break of dawn. Collectors gather around, any drink will do. Figure Fight Club, we welcome you.